I'm Megan O'Leary, and this is your UFC Minute. We've seen some of the top fighters in the world go from relatively unknown to some of the biggest names in the sport. There's a big difference between being a successful fighter in the UFC and being a star. But this fighter has clearly found the formula to be both, as several impressive wins in the octagon have seen him make his way up the heavyweight ladder and capture the imagination of fans eager to see him perform on the sport's biggest stage. That's it for today. Stay tuned for your next UFC Minute, and I'll see you at the fights.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, so here is this defensively gifted fighter, and certainly has some offense as well, but more often than not, that offense is set up by his sound defense. He uses movement beautifully, uses his defense to create offensive angles. This guy can stick and move with the best of the man, and even when you think you have him in a bad position, more often than not, swivels that head off of the center line and counters you right in the jaw. So an outstanding defensive striker, very good counterattacks, and a very interesting matchup in front of him tonight.
This guy has thunderous kicking power, amongst the scariest kickers in the world of mixed martial arts, and his opponent has to be keenly aware of that danger.
So here's the two-time UFC heavyweight champion, Junior Dos Santos, mentored by the great Minotauro Nogueira. Cigano has become one of the best boxers this division really has ever seen. Certainly has the takedown defense if he wants to keep the fight upright. And of course, that's where he's in his wheelhouse. He can fall back on the jiu-jitsu black belt if needed. Junior Dos Santos back tonight.
Junior Dos Santos probably has the best boxing in all of MMA. Devastating one-punch knockout power and an ever-improving ground game to go with it. The former UFC heavyweight champion is one of the best fighters in mixed martial arts and a devastating heavyweight fighter.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 15 years, the gap in age between these two fighters, with similar height and some differences in reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 17 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Manila, Philippines, McGregor! And now here's his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 27 wins, 14 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 238 pounds. Fighting out of Salvador, Bahia, Brazil. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC heavyweight champion, Junior. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Here we go. All right, so here is Junior Dos Santos, one of the more prolific knockout and knockdown artists in UFC history. And oh!
What a shot! What a shot by Junior! Hurt him with that overhand.
Well, Joe, there is no denying just how much traction this fighter has gained in a relatively short amount of time. No more prelims, ladies and gentlemen. He's on the main card. He was also interviewed on the radio in his hometown. Radio at times has been an untapped resource when it comes to the UFC and mixed martial arts. This dude all over local radio in advance of this one here tonight. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Well, his opponent's got the lead now, Joe, as he lands the punch to the head. He's got to change up his striking pattern and the tempo, or he's going to continue to be vulnerable to that counter. That's a really strong leg kick there by McGregor. Punch is blocked. Nice punch there by McGregor. Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all.
Good defense there. Beautiful spinning back fist. Nice overhand.
Oh, and he lands yet another punch. Pretty good striking all night by McGregor. Spinning back fist. Oh, another overhand lands flush. He has connected on several of those here already in this round.
It looks to me like Junior's trying to set up that overhand right.
Able to land a looping right. Nice job. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
This could be it right here. Oh, he tagged him. He tagged him with the right hand. Oh, nice right hand. He hurt him.
Man, might be out. He's got him hurt here. That shot blocked by JDS.
Hurt him with that spinning back fist.
Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Dos Santos gets caught by that straight punch. You gotta do better than that defensively. Oh, and there's the spinning back fist, Joe.
Beautiful spinning back fist here.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening. Well, the strikes keep on coming, and now that eye is so swollen, his vision has to be impaired, Joe. He's in some real trouble.
Look at this. Oh, my goodness. He tagged him. Oh, nailed him. This could be it. Spinning back fist for the knockout victory.
Yeah, Joe, beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight.
Let's take a look at that again. Take a look at this from a different angle. Crank right on the jaw.
Well, hard to perform. We now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has...
Okay, sorry, I'm running late. I did not come here to play. I got money to make. Cruise in the streets, I was raised in the streets, I was made. If you ain't know the name, then you should be ashamed. Grow up and show me some love. You always wanna hate. But if I give me lemons, I'm sipping lemonade. You claim you acting the same, and I'm acting the same. But you approaching me strange. You too close to me, man. All eyes on me, it's about to go down. If you ain't know about it, guess you know now. We showing now, but the money